Welcome back to my channel. You're watching Pop Maze, and in today's video, I'm going to show how much hard is it to pick a bias in some K-pop groups. So without any further, let's begin the video.
It was very hard to choose a bias from this group, as y'all know how much talented and pretty these girls are. So when I started standing Les Sserafim, I was obviously simping over Kazuha, and I picked my bias reeker as Chaewon. But of course, Chaewon was reekering so hard on me that I had to change my bias again to Chaewon, but still I love OT5. When they had just debuted, I started standing them. I was in love with their music and visuals. It was very hard for me to choose a bias. It was clearly like a hard puzzle for me. So my first bias form was Hyun, cause we shared the same birth date, LOL. And I don't know, somehow Herring caught my attention and picked her as my current bias. This clearly doesn't need any explanation. Yeah, it was the most tough thing. When I started standing them, I was so in love with them, and everyone in this group were super talented and good looking. So I was obsessed with Heesung and Sunghoon, but I found out that Jake is my type, so I picked him as my bias. It was very hard. This one is same as enhypen. It was clearly so hard. I mean, everyone in this group are really talented and my type. It was really hard to choose a bias, but I somehow chose Hyunjin as my bias. But Lino is recurring so hard nowadays. Do you think I should change my bias anyways? Stans KZ y'all. Wait, I'm speechless and wordless. Of course, it was the hardest thing of choosing a bias from aespa. Can we talk about how much beautiful and talented they are? My girls deserve more recognition. So, I was first obsessed with Winter, but then I chose my bias as Giselle, but Ningning was recurring hard, and now my current bias is Karina. Yes, it was hard to choose a bias from this talented group. Their visuals, talent, vocals, everything is really good, and each member is very talented. That's why I found it hard to choose a bias from this group. I first chose Lucio as my bias, but later I came on Yujin. Stan Ive y'all. G-idol or super ladies, I can say. This is a group full of queen cards, super ladies and wives. It was really hard to choose a bias from this group. All of the members are so hot and talented. I first chose Soyeon, but now my current bias is Shuhyua. Have some mercy, girls. It was very hard to choose a bias from this group. The way all of the members are talented and beautiful. They are such queens. I was first obsessed with Hanyul, then Belle, then Julie, and now my current bias is Natty. This is the best girl group, I swear. Guys, stay in kiss of life for a better life.